Welcome to another edition of Five Questions. I'm Jay Holder, Executive Director of Running USA, and I'm joined today by Gerry Perez, founder and CEO of RUNGP. And Gerry, welcome. You're out on the West Coast, right?
Yes, sir. I am in Los Angeles, California. Fire free now. We had lots of fires, but thankfully everything good. And really excited to be here with you, Jay, and for the listeners to to provide some value.
We're going to talk about your California roots in just a little bit, but first, we've introduced RUNGP to the members. Some of them have interacted with it. We know many are using it, using the platform, but pretend I'm somebody that you've never met before. I work in the running space. Give me your elevator pitch for RUNGP.
Absolutely. So the easy pitch would be is that RunGP, it's a all-in-one marketing platform. Our mission is really simple. It's getting as many runners as possible engaged with the races they love. Arguably, one of the biggest assets that race directors have is their database, right? So our approach relies heavily on working with first-party data, and we do that through SMS marketing here in the US market. And international, we use WhatsApp, recognizing that these are the two channels that runners most use. And everything is done through a centralized hub called RunGP.
And this is question 1B, because this wasn't on our pre-questions, but we talked about it a little bit beforehand. This is not a replacement for email marketing. This is a supplement to email marketing.
Absolutely, absolutely. So every time that we speak with business owners, race directors, marketing directors, we never suggest that SMS should replace any other channel. Every marketing strategy should have email, social media, organic, paid, and of course, we're encouraging everyone to use SMS. Why SMS? Because the growing demographic of our industry are the younger audience. And these are people that are considered digital natives. These are people that were born with a digital device on their hand, and they're really, really receptive to mobile communication. And that's what the surveys have said also that you guys have done.
Yeah, we know that that's a growing demographic for race directors, which is always exciting to see because it means more runners for years to come. I want to ask about your path to this industry, because just looking through your LinkedIn and knowing you're out in LA, you've got an entertainment background. How did you end up in the tech space for runners?
Yeah, absolutely. So I spent over 20 years in corporate. Right out of college, I was, thankful to start working with major brands like Coca-Cola. And then after that, I worked for Frito-Lay. And then where I spent most of my time was at entertainment. I've served for the studio at Warner Brothers for almost 13 years. However, most of my corporate roles have always had to do with sports marketing. With Coca-Cola, I was engaged with FIFA World Cups. With Frito-Lay, I was involved with the Olympics. And then within Warner Brothers, we were really, really involved with European soccer. We were representing, European soccer clubs such as FC Barcelona, Manchester United, PSG, federations, and athletes. So sports marketing has always been on my DNA. And then growing up, I found a passion myself for the sport of running. And within the sport of running, and my background in marketing, I thought that this was a great opportunity for me to serve the industry that I'm passionate for with all of my marketing background. And then obviously with my experience managing lots of digital marketing with this corporate brands before.
And you've worked for some major brands on some major projects. I'm sure you've seen lots of challenges along the way. What's the biggest challenge you've faced since getting into the running industry?
Yeah, well, within my space, Jay, since I became a SaaS, a software as a service company, one of the biggest challenges for me was to educate business owners, race directors about the power of having a CRM and implementing SMS marketing, right? Many were used to traditional communication methods, like email. But after that when we started doing SMS marketing, we were slowly but surely, providing results. And then after that, when we provided results, then the word started spreading about the power of SMS marketing and quite honestly, the power of CRM to having everything centralized in one central hub. So to answer your question, educating the industry about the importance of this, But once people understand the power of this, then it's a pretty easy, quote unquote, sale, because it just adds value to their business in which they can manage their entire business in one centralized place.
That brings me to my next question, because when I go to your website, you've got some big heavy hitter clients on there. Twin Cities in Motion is using the platform. We talked about Atlanta Track Club using the platform. What's some of the biggest successes you've seen so far since launching RunGP?
Yeah, most definitely, I would say one of our biggest power users has been the BMW Dallas Marathon. We started working with Jason. Back then, Jason was the head of marketing. Now he's the president of the BMW Dallas Marathon. So we started literally with 0 SMS subscribers on their database. This was in 2021. So the first year was about gathering as many people as possible to opt into SMS through the registration platform, through emails, through social channels. Fast forward in 2023, they sold out for the first time post-COVID. And then last year, they sold out once again in 2024. And I'm very proud to say that one of the major factors of that has been SMS marketing. And what I love about Jason and his marketing team is that they don't use the channel only to sell, registrations. They use the channel to add value to their runners, to add value to their sponsors, to add value to everyone that's going to be picking up their packets, frequent asked questions, everything that's related to communication and keeping the runners engaged. That's what they have done really good. And each year they keep growing. So I hope that 2025 is not going to be the difference. And hopefully we're going to help them sell out as well.
I had a chance to meet Jason at our industry conference just a couple of weeks ago, and that race has always been on the cutting edge of marketing and comms, and glad to hear that it's working in their partnership with you. You talked about your passion for running. You're wearing a hat that says runner. What race or run are you most excited about coming up?
Oh man, listen, man, ever since I took over a role of head coach of a high school, most of my time has been dedicated to coaching rather than training for my own races. That being said, this year, if I stay healthy, most likely I'm going to be doing the Berlin Marathon in September. Knock on wood, I'm dealing right now with a big injury that I'm hoping to get out of it. I'm not getting any younger. So every year it gets harder, but hopefully the Berlin Marathon is going to be my main race this year.
Awesome. That is a great one. I'm coming out to your neck of the woods in a couple of weeks and doing the LA Marathon, also hoping to stay healthy.
Perfect. It's perfect. So, hey, listen, I would love to meet you in person over here.
Yeah, we'll set it up for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, where can we find RunGP?
Well, there's 2 ways. As you know, there's some benefits for the members. So the first thing I would suggest is to go into runningusa.rungp.io. That they will see all of what we do and what the members might get as a benefit. And the other one is my website. It's rungp.io.
And you can find that link, if you didn't write it down, it's in our marketplace in your membership portal. So there's a link right out to RunGP there. Gerry, thanks for your time. Thanks for answering our 5 questions. And we hope we see some more people getting into the SMS marketing game soon.
Absolutely, man. Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Gerry.